Good. Went well. It was just a lot of fun. I mean, last time I'm going to be able to throw in a setting like that to my guys, the old receivers I had last year, and Chris, obviously. So, I mean, great opportunity for them to get in front of the scouts as well. And I thought we all did a great job.
A lot of debates in this quarterback class. What do you think personally separates you from the other guys?
I think I'm ready to play day one. I think with my experience and just my football just knowledge and ability, I think I'm able to just be assimilated into any offensive system, into any building, as well as anybody.
Will, any interaction so far with the Indianapolis Colts, or do you have any meetings set up in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, so they didn't do any quarterback meetings, I don't believe, at the combine, but I have my top 30 scheduled with them. Yeah. So.
And that being said, from Indianapolis, how much are you looking forward to the opportunity to spend some time with that organization?
A lot, because that's the first time I've really been able to get in front of them. I've had meetings at the combine and then elsewhere with some other teams that I know are interested. So it's going to be great to get in front of them and get to know them for really the first time.
Will, dinner with the Panthers last night. What was that like?
It was tough because I had a dinner beforehand too, so I didn't know what to order. So I was really wondering if I should get like 2 small steaks or like an appetizer, then a steak. I went with the salad and appetizer and then the steak, which was the right idea. Did the right thing. But it was great. Getting to know both the people with the Raiders and with the Panthers was awesome. And because I know that I could end up at either of those spots, and I can see myself being a great quarterback for each of those franchises.
Just the idea of the team with the #1 pick coming here to see you. What's that like in your mind?
It's crazy. I literally had a moment at dinner yesterday. I was like, I kind of zoned out. I had one of those like, this is real life moments. I was like, I'm at the table with pretty much the whole staff. It was the #1 pick because they were interested in me and potentially picking me. And that's insane. Not a lot of people can say that. And whether they pick me or not, I mean, to have that experience is very unreal.
What's this moment been like for you? I'm told the largest pro day they've had at UK. What's it been like for you?
I'm just happy for the university and for everyone else out here, especially for the guys that weren't able to attend the combine, to get all these eyes on them and to make their money. A lot of guys did a great job and earn themselves money.
During this process, every part of your game is picked apart. What are you and Jordan working with specifically that you want to prove that you can do that maybe that the tape doesn't show?
Just improving accuracy with efficient movements. Like I think I have as talented as arm as anybody, and even when I don't have efficient movements and I'm off base a little bit, I can still pull it off because of how strong my arm is. But being able to move to a position as efficiently as possible, to get my feet in the right spot, to be consistent and efficient with my delivery has been the biggest part for me.
Earlier, Coach Stoops talked about how the adversity the offense faced last year is actually a positive thing in the eyes of NFL teams that he's talked to. What is it from your perspective of how that year helped shape you as a quarterback?
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, especially if I'm going to be a high draft pick. Obviously, some of those teams it's kind of in those rebuilding phases, you know. So it's not going to be the #1 team in the league right away. To be able to be a part of that climb upwards towards the top is really, really cool to me, and what attracts me to wanting to play for one of those teams with a higher pick.
And going off that, Will, at this point in your career, you can't be nervous about a new offensive coordinator. You've had it just about every year.
Exactly. I mean, it would be cool to kind of have turnover and be able to grow and learn from one year to the other, but I think that it's benefited me a lot, just being able to take teachings from the meeting room to the field and to just learn new playbooks and being able to be coached differently in different ways by different people sets me up for success. I think.
Is that something you've had a lot of conversations with these teams about?
Yeah, I try to. I mean, it's always conversations about the coaches that I've had and the transfer process and all that. I think it's important for me to wrap that into the conversation somehow, to show that I think that has helped me as a learner and as a student of the game.
Well, I know you've had
NFL team. What will an NFL team get out of Chris Rodriguez?
A dog. Just an absolute dog. I was so happy about his 40 today. People were saying, I was talking to some scouts, they're like, what do you think you're going to own? Like, it was 4.65, and I was like, nah, just watch. And you could tell he put in the work, and he was able to get that great number for him. And you watch the tape, and there's no one more fearless on the field than him at any time. And any NFL team that's going to take him is going to be very happy that they did.
Well, I know you had some time with Peyton Manning, spent some time with him. How much has he helped you in the short period of time you've been able to connect with him?
Yeah, I just did a quick little thing with him just a few weeks ago, and it was really fun. And to sit down with him and talk, and to go through film, and to just hear some advice about the quarterback position. The biggest takeaway, I mean, was just to have fun with it and to realize how special this whole process is. And I need to keep reminding myself that. I'm someone who can kind of just, take everything very seriously, but it's important at the end of the day too to have fun and realize how special all this is.
Well,
Will,
you've been through all of this now, you've been through the whole process. How excited are you to just hear your name called?
Yeah, I pretty much, I got some visits, but it's pretty much done. I got a month and then I figure out where I'm going. So it's a big weight off the shoulders, and I feel like this is going to be the longest month of my life, though. So we'll see.
Will,
Okay, last one, right here.
Will, you elected not to run the 40 at the combine or today. What went into that decision making for you?
So I mean, I didn't really get to train until a few weeks even before the combine, like for the 40, just recovering from my foot, and I felt great. But I just thought that what I had on tape was enough to show that I have the mobility and that I'm able to make those plays outside the pocket. And if I didn't have to, train even more for it, then I feel like I was good.
All right, thank y'all so much.